The new state's attorney for the Chicago area in Illinois has officially been sworn in. And of course, she's promising to take action. Any guesses on what her top priority is? Take a moment now and drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this should be entertaining. While you're thinking of your comment, a quick thank you to the sponsor of the video, Lear Capital. While we have a new administration about to take over in America, we still have Biden's terrible foreign policies that have us on the brink of World War III. Our U.S. debt is still massive and still growing. The cost of groceries and basic necessities like fuel are still through the roof. And I also believe things will get worse before it gets better. That's why I recommend that you stay proactive and protect your hard-earned money with physical gold and silver. My friends at Lear Capital can help. They'll show you how gold and silver holds value and protects your wealth long-term. Don't be complacent with your savings or your retirement accounts. Call Lear Capital today at 1-800-260-5075 or go to LearGG.com. Get your free gold and silver wealth protection guides. There's no obligation, just free information and financial education. Lear has over 27 years of experience, thousands of 5-star reviews, $3 billion in trusted transactions, and is the only company with a 24-hour risk-free purchase guarantee. You don't pay unless you're 100% guaranteed. Call 1-800-260-5075 or LearGG.com and ask how you can get up to $15,000 in bonus gold or silver with a qualifying purchase. I recommend you do this before the end of the year and be prepared and have some peace of mind this holiday season and into 2025. Let's get into this new state attorney. The Cook County state attorney, her name is Eileen O'Neill Burke, and she is a deep blue Democrat who used to be an Illinois appellate court judge. So that kind of gives you a little bit of leeway into where we're going. And she's taking a strong stance against gun crime. She was sworn in Monday, and she vowed to crack down on gun violence, calling it one of the biggest challenges overshadowing the potential of Cook County. Take the area that has the most gun control in the country and still has some of the worst crime in the country, and sprinkle on more government gun control, because that is what is needed. They just fell a little bit of gun control short. This is what she said. We have unparalleled opportunities here. World-class universities, robust infrastructure, and access to fresh water. But crime, especially gun violence, is holding us back. Now, while acknowledging that the crime rates are starting to decline, she emphasized that their progress isn't enough, especially when it comes to gun violence. There's no such thing as gun violence. There is violence perpetrated with firearms, just like there's violence perpetrated with U-Haul trucks. It's just a term they use. Now, she pointed to recent tragic shootings involving police officers as evidence of the urgent need for change. You gotta save the cops. She also said, quote, mass shootings are becoming a regular occurrence. Actually, statistically, they're an anomaly. She continued, we cannot allow ourselves to become numb to these numbers. I won't. I intend to act. There you go. A little bit of feelings to take away people's rights. She pledged to balance public safety with fairness in the justice system. Can that actually happen? She also expressed support for restorative justice programs while promising tougher policies on gun-related crimes. Her first official policy was already set in motion. Prosecutors are now instructed to seek pretrial detention for offenders involved in serious gun-related crimes, such as those using ghost guns. And they're actually self-made firearms. Ghost guns is a term to scare you. And we've been able to make our own guns in this country since the colonial days. This is nothing new. She also mentioned that they're going after automatic switches or extended magazines. Cases involving firearms in domestic violence, stalking, or public transportation offenses, they'll also face heightened security. Now, this has drawn some pushback from her own side, because Illinois recently abolished cash bail, and what they're trying to do under her watch is now do pretrial detentions again, which is to keep people in jail then they're trying to let offenders back out of jail right away, like they have been doing, especially in places like New York as well. Now, her rise to this role of the state attorney comes after a very closely contested primary early this year, where she narrowly defeated her opponent by only 1,500 or so votes. And she went on to win the general election with 61% of the vote. Now, she wants to tell you that her commitment to change is coming at a personal cost for her. She gets a good pension from her previous role that she retired from as an Illinois appellate court judge, and she's going to not take that while she's going back to work. So she's losing money to come back to work to take your guns, America. Now, throughout this event of her being sworn in and her first public words as the new boss, she again strong support for Illinois' assault weapon ban. The one that's currently facing legal challenges is probably going to get destroyed, hopefully, when the Supreme Court decides to take up the Maryland assault weapon ban, which is being distributed on December 13th for conference. So we'll see what happens there. She said, starting today, we are treating the possession of these weapons with the seriousness they demand. So all of the gun control that Chicago has had and has failed, that wasn't serious enough. Now they're going to get serious. And what do you think about her approach? Will it be effective in addressing Cook County's crime issues? Because nothing she has said is going to take the gangbangers off the street, or tell the gang, or we're going to make these gangbangers and criminals say, "Oh, they don't want me to have this gun. I'm gonna lay my guns down, and I'm gonna start going to church. I'm gonna be a good boy, good girl." That ain't gonna happen. But if you think otherwise, let me know in the comments down below. And also, you see it, it's a new shirt. I kind of like it. When it rains, it pours. I kind of thought it was a good shirt for what's going on in Cook County, for those people in Chicago. When it rains, it pours. The anti-gunners have been pissing down your leg and telling you it's raining. Now they're going to continue and do it more. Now it's going to be a fire hose. It's just terrible. But if you could, please like the video and share it. YouTube is playing funky games with anything in the freedom community right now. Almost like they're trying to clamp down on everything they can before they get jammed up. Check your subscription. Subscribe to the channel if you love the Second Amendment, you love our freedoms, love our liberty, and you want to see how it's being affected across the country. I'll bring it to you every single day. Appreciate y'all. Take care.